I'm not exaggerating when I say this is one of the best functions of Davinci Resolve Studio. Before, you could spend hours and hours to make a single task. Now, with just one click, you have the same result in less than a minute. With Magic Mask, you can not only make masks by selecting people, you can also select objects or put titles behind any element and make incredible special effects. Let's see how to use the Magic Mask function in Davinci Resolve. We have to have our video in the timeline, and then go to the color module of Davinci Resolve. We click. I've chosen this scene of a lady dancing since it's a video that making the masks manually would take a long time. Without exaggerating, it could take longer of an hour to make the masks. But don't worry, luckily, now we can use Magic Mask. To use Magic Mask, we must click on this icon here. Now this panel will appear with all these options. First of all, we must select what type of mask we want to do. In the upper right part, we can choose between Magic Mask of objects or persons. If you click on person, you can make a mask of the whole person or also elements, make a mask of a specific part of the person. You can choose only the arms, clothes, face, hair. In this example, we would have to select person. But if we choose the object option, also works perfectly. I recommend you always use the object option, and if you get any type of error, change to the person option. The first step to create a magic mask is to click on this selector icon with the plus symbol on it. If you place the cursor over the video viewer and this selector icon with the plus symbol does not appear, it's because you have the qualifier function disabled. As you can see, if I deactivate the qualifier function and place my mouse on top of the viewer, now the selector icon with the plus symbol does not appear. To solve this, just open this menu and activate the qualifier function. Perfect. Now you must click on the icon Toggle Mask Overlay. When this option is activated, the mask that we're going to make will be shown in red. If you don't activate it, you will not be able to see the mask that we're going to make. You can increase the quality of the magic mask by changing from faster to better. This will depend a lot on the power of your computer. Finally, we have all these parameters that I only recommend you modify once we've made the magic mask. Having said that, we're going to start making the magic mask. Simply click on the person and see, drawing this blue line above it, this will help Davinci Resolve to recognize the part where we want to make the mask. In this case, the lady. As you can see, in a matter of seconds, we have the mask of the whole person. It's practically perfect. But if we zoom in a bit, we can see that the edges are a bit rough. We can fix this with a simple click. And for this, we have to go to the better quality section that I mentioned before. If we change from faster to better, the result will be much better. Now the mask is completely perfect. Remember that if the mask does not appear in red, it's because you do not have this icon activated here. Once we have the mask done, if we move our video to another frame, we see that the mask disappears. That's because we only have the mask made in one frame of the video. This small blue line is where we have made the mask. If we put the cursor over it, the mask will reappear. To have this mask throughout the video, we must track the movement of the lady. For this, we must click on this icon with two arrows. So we track the movement of the mask backwards and also forwards. In the case of clicking on the trace forward icon, it will only trace the part on the right. So I'm going to click on this icon of the two arrows. We click, and Davinci Resolve will start to do the tracking. We can see that the mask perfectly follows the silhouette of the person. Even in the most complicated parts, such as the hair or the fingers of the hand, where there's motion blur. It's already tracked the entire part on the right. Now we only need to trace backwards. We wait a bit, and it's over. We check that the mask is correct, and it seems that we can deactivate this icon so it stops showing the red mask. Now, any changes that we apply will only affect the mask that we've done. that is, to the silhouette of the lady. We can increase the brightness, lower the highlights a little, anything. Modify the color or the color temperature if you wish. Now, I'm doing it very exaggerated so that you can see the change. For example, you can also put the lady in black and white and the background in color. When I say that you can do anything, it is anything. The possibilities are infinite. Very well. After having played a little with the mask of the lady, one of the most important things of the magic mask is missing. We must go again to the magic mask panel, and if we go to this icon here, invert mask, as its name indicates, we will invert the mask. And instead of having the mask of the lady, we will have the background mask. We see that the black and white color effect that I had put on the lady is now in the background. And we can modify the entire background without affecting the lady in any way. These would be the general aspects of the magic mask. Remember that you can modify these individual parameters to change and improve the selection of the mask even more. Now I'm going to show you how to eliminate the background and only have the silhouette of the lady, as if the lady was in a green chroma. To do this, we must go to where the nodes are and right-click. Now we have to select Add Alpha Output. When adding alpha output, it will appear this little blue circle. Then we click on this little blue square of our node, and we join it with the alpha output that we just created. In this way, you can see that the background of the video has disappeared. So we only have the lady. And by saying that the possibilities are endless, I mean this. You want to change the beach scene and take this lady to a party? Well, now that we've made the mask of the lady without the background, I simply take this video, I put it under the clip of the lady, and we have this wonderful thing. For example, you can use it to create memes or also make other more advanced effects. If you're interested in learning a little more about Davinci Resolve, you can go through my channel where I have several videos of this style. And that's all for today. See you in the next video.